one is from Maharashtra. Section of a metro pillar has collapsed in Mumbai's Mulund area. According to the officials, a large section of the pillar collapsed during the metro construction. We're learning that the slab struck a car and an auto rickshaw. 3 to 4 people were in both the vehicles and they are suspected to be injured. That's a breaking update coming in from Mumbai. The incident we're learning happened just a while back around 12:30 and further details are awaited. A section of a metro pillar collapsed in Mumbai's Mulund area and a large section, as you can see in the visuals as well, that collapsed during the metro construction, and it struck a car and an auto rickshaw there in Mulund area of Mumbai. 3 to 4 people were sitting in those vehicles and they are suspected to be injured. There are a lot of people there on the spot and it appears that the rescue operation is underway, but quite concerning what has happened in Maharashtra. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Nilesh, who's been tracking all the details. Nilesh, this is very concerning. A section of a metro pillar has collapsed. It has fallen on a vehicle parked there, a car and an auto rickshaw. 3 to 4 people were also there. What more are you learning?
Well, Akanksha, this is coming as an unfortunate incident being reported from Mumbai's neighboring Mulund area, which happens to be one busy area. Now, what we are picking up that construction was happening onto this metro bridge, and during this construction work, a part of slab, a big slab, suddenly fell onto the below bypass road, and which is a busy traffic area, and which is why what we are picking up that 3 vehicles in total have been affected: 1 car, 1 auto rickshaw, and a 2-wheeler, a bike. However, officials are of a favor that the auto rickshaw carries 3 passengers, and which is why they are scared that around 3 injuries or concerning injuries could have been suffered into these particular incident. However, the car is said to be safe. The car driver is currently safe. However, officials are on ground. The fire brigade department, the cops are trying to do the rescue operation. But given the nature of this slab, the weight of this slab, it seems difficult that there could be any survivor if they would bear any passenger into the auto rickshaw. So that could lead to some death toll as well. But as of now, the priority is given out to the rescue operation, and what we are understanding that there could be a severe injury, but it was a part of a slab which has collapsed onto these vehicles which were passing below the bridge which was under construction.
Absolutely, and it appears to be a busy area there in Mulund in Maharashtra, in Mumbai in fact. Now we can see that there is police there on the spot, but very concerning what has happened. A part of the metro pillar has collapsed, and as per the official, it was during the construction when a part of the cement metro pillar collapsed and fell onto the few vehicles there. Right now we're learning that there were 3 to 4 people there in the vehicle and they have been taken to the hospital. But Nilesh, this goes on to show the laxity on the part of the authorities as well. Take us through what is the police, what are the authorities saying now?
Well, Akanksha, indeed, again, it raises concerns over the security of the citizens. What we understand that if any construction work is happening, and especially if it is above the surface, above a busy road, there needs to be set a guideline. A particular flag should be also labeled or marked that the commuters would generally avoid, or they should be avoiding. So all of those signatures were in place or not, that is also one aspect to explore on ground. But these visuals are coming in as a disturbing one, because the vehicles below this particular slab seems to be entirely crushed. So it would be difficult for any survivor into the said case. But that will be only ascertained once that slab is completely moved and the rescue operation is done. The auto rickshaw that travels in Mumbai usually carries 3 passengers and 1 driver. So if that could be a possibility that there was a passenger into the auto rickshaw, then how many were there into the auto rickshaw? That also could only ascertain once that slab is moved, and this happens to be a construction slab,
Right.
which is used into the metro construction, and thus it's a heavy slab, and which is why it is also taking time for it to be removed. Cranes have been called to pull out that slab out of these vehicles. So the exact number of injuries or death, if any, in worst case scenario, could be ascertained only after the rescue op is done.
All right, very concerning. Goes on to show the sheer laxity on the part of the authorities there. There is no death toll that has been confirmed right now, but we're learning that there were 3 to 4 people in that car on which this pillar has now collapsed. Thanks so much, Nilesh, for getting us all those